this area to farm it in the future, I don't see how they're going to grow anything at all for those years. They're not going to be able to grow anything up here at all. The farmers are going to, I don't know what they're going to do. If they're relying on their farms for a living, I don't know how they're going to make it. The government's going to have to help them out or what? The thing is, they take loans out on their property and then they don't make any money. The bank will take it. That's what happened to Jeff. He borrowed. He shouldn't have. If he wouldn't have borrowed, I think he would have been okay. He could have lived whatever life he wanted if he wouldn't have borrowed. But that sucks. To watch someone go through that. A lot of people are going through it. And as the economy weakens, people will lose their property. That's what happened in 2008. People had to walk away from their homes. They lost everything. They just walked away. Whatever they put in was gone. They just stopped paying and the bank took it back. And they lost whatever they could have paid it out for 10 years. And the house wasn't worth what they owed. So they just walked away. They took a huge loss and then they were homeless. What I did is I didn't take any loans out, and that's why I've still got a house. I lived in it. I lived in a house that was not done. I lived without electricity, but I've got a house. And they're forcing people to get loans. You can't build your own house. I even asked. I said, "Can I borrow some money to finish this?" And they said, "No. Especially if you've already started. Bank won't loan you any money. But they'll take your house." A lot of people lost their homes. I think that the dream of owning your own home is kind of at its lowest point in America. America is not doing very well. Trump makes out like it's doing really well. I don't think it is. I'm doing okay, but this country is not. It's not doing well. I think it's lost some of its prosperity, a significant amount of its prosperity. And when we were prosperous, we were living off the backs of other countries. They were in poverty because we were taking advantage of them. Now the tide's kind of turned. Trump's trying to fix it so it's not so bad. He's fixing it at the same time he's making it worse. I think he's doing better than Biden, though. I think that Biden was serving. He wasn't serving us. And I think he kind of knew it. I would say, unless he was really stupid. I mean, I suppose he could have been stupid. I don't know. Was he that stupid? Trump isn't as polished. I mean, some could say well, he's not stupid. He's just not as. I don't think he knows as much. He's not polished on how to lie. I think he's probably not as talented. Let's just say that. He's not stupid, because he's never made this mistake before. Stupid is when you make the same mistake over and over again. And Biden's been going on and on and on for 40 years doing the same shit. It's as though he was doing it on purpose. Whereas Trump, he's never done. I mean, he's been in 2 terms, but he's never really. I mean, he was a real estate mogul. And I think he just simply doesn't know some things. And that's different. This comes to a Y at some point. Maybe we already saw the Y. Okay, we're along the water again. These are all real big homes. I wonder how many of these are summer homes. Who would want to live in such a cold place through the whole winter? Okay, this is the Y. We're at 500.2 miles. It's 5:38, so it's 6:38 their time. Well, we could go back to the Walmart, and we could plan tomorrow's where we're going to go. We're going to probably leave town tomorrow. I think it's a 3 mile. Wow, the sun is right in your eye here. 501.2. Let's go to Walmart and decide where we're going to go tomorrow, because we should go to at least one of the other parks, and we could get a campsite there. We'll drive to the park, and then the day after tomorrow we'll go home. So we'll go to a park, and the park will be a little closer to home. If I go hiking, I should wear the hiking boots. These shoes aren't really that good for hiking. Okay, wow. I wonder if anybody's ever went through this stop sign, because I just couldn't see.